Hi, thank you for joining us on our journey of discovery into the 9 great spiritual gifts. We're discovering together how the gifts of the Holy Spirit can land in our life and make a difference in the lives of those around us. I'm so excited about today's gift. We're looking at the gift of knowledge, the word of knowledge. And I have to say, of all those that I've been privileged to serve alongside in leadership in this particular church, Will, who's with us today, is the one who most powerfully, actively, and intriguingly moves in this gift. And I've asked Will just to unpack a little bit about the word of knowledge. Will, how has the word of knowledge, the gift of knowledge, worked in your own life?
Well, for me personally, there are 3 main ways that I move in the gift of the word of knowledge. I have dreams. I see things with my mind's eye, and I just know. For instance, one time in this country, I was the night before a meeting, I had a dream, and I saw one of my aunts, one of my mother's sisters, and I went to embrace her, and she said, no, don't touch me, I don't like to be touched. I thought, this is a weird dream. Sure. So when I came to the meeting, I said, I think I've had a word of knowledge here. Is there someone here who does not like to be touched? And nobody responded immediately, but after the meeting, this lady came up to me and she said, yeah, that's me. Wow. And she explained a little bit of her background, and I was able to lead her through some prayers of forgiveness towards someone who had hurt her, and saw the release in her as a result of that. Then when I was in Brazil just recently in March, I was looking at this young man, and I saw this bright white light in my mind's eye, and the darkness all around the light just fled away. So I went and just told him, spoke the word of the Lord over him, what I'd seen, and he said, oh, that's amazing. I'm really struggling in my job right now. I'm in a place where people hate that I'm a Christian, and they're really persecuting me, and I'm really been struggling as to what to do, whether to leave or whether to fight back. And that word to him, he said, that's amazing. That takes all the pressure off me, because I know I just have to let the light of Christ shine through me, and the darkness will flee.
And this is so interesting, because so many lives seem to be transformed through the gift of knowledge. Yes. Are there other ways that other people who you've served and led with experience and receive words of knowledge?
Well, I've been taught that there are 8 main ways that the gift of the word of knowledge comes. You can feel it. In the context of healing in particular, this is one very common way that it's used. So you feel a pain that is not your pain. I don't tend to work with that, because my body's seen a few years. And there's lots of aches and pains in my body, so it doesn't work for me, that one. Yes. So you can feel it, you can see it, and you can hear it. You can read it. Not happened to me, but one person told me that he saw something written across somebody's forehead. That's amazing. So because you feel it, you can see it, you can hear it, you can read it, you can say it. Now, I've had a couple of instances where I've been praying about something, and I have said something that I've said, oh, hang on, that's not from me. Wow. That's from the Holy Spirit. So you can feel it, you can see it, you can hear it, you can read it, you can say it, you can dream it, and you can experience it. Right. And then finally, you can just know it.
Imagine that somebody's watching this and they're feeling in their heart a real longing and a hunger to be used by God in the word of knowledge. What advice would you give them, Will?
Don't be afraid to make a mistake. Brilliant. Be brave and step out in faith. And also for all of us, we need to be prepared to let people make mistakes and not judge them too harshly. And that's what I did. I just stepped out, and I found that certain things just didn't work for me, like the pains. And then eventually you will find what does work for you. And you're unique. The Holy Spirit bestows gifts individually as He pleases. And the gift that He has for you will be unique for you. So don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't feel the pressure to be like everybody else. Just be what God tells you to be. and you'll be fine.
Stunning. I want you to know, if you're watching this, if you'd like to move in this gift, if there's love in your heart, God will use this gift through you to let a person know that He has noticed them, that He loves them, that He knows all about them, and He wants to touch their heart deeply. This gift, above all the others, I think, is a way that the love of God streams to an individual who might have felt unnoticed and unknown, but now they know that God is on their case and loves them and knows them.
Amen.
So let's step out in the gift of knowledge.
Amen.
Thanks for joining us today.